Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wristwatch Wednesday, and we have an interesting one today. This comes from the viewer contribution thing we went over. This one comes from Matt. This is a Pulsar v372 movement, I believe is the actual movement in this, and this is one beautiful watch. It only has a water resistance, so it's it's more of a, what I would call a fashion watch, an office watch, whatever you want to call that, right? It has the two-tone gold and silver bracelet, a nice gold bezel, a silver looking case, a yellow luminous dial. That is one good looking dial, and I try to capture a picture of that, but that's not the easiest thing in the world. I'll put that in an overlay here, but it does have a crystal problem, so we're gonna have to maybe replace this crystal. That's something that's, I would say probably a little bit of a stressful point for me, right? I don't feel like I've become good enough at that yet, but this one really needs it. Look at the big bubble in here, and then a chip along the edge here. If this crystal was replaced, this watch would be mint. It does have the screw down back. We're going to get into it and just see if we can get it running, and the numbers on the back here are V732-0140. We've got our little spanner in this we can use to remove this back. Sorry guys, I got distracted by a hawk out of my office window here. It landed on my kid's trampoline. It's probably the first time it's rained in, I don't know, a month. It's been a long time, and we just got some rain, and he's out there sunning himself. Or sorry, he's out there washing himself off with all the drops coming down. It's a pretty impressive sight. Okay, we've got the back off here, and we're going to get in here. Looks like this has a Seiko battery in it, which makes sense since Seiko and Pulsar are owned by the same. Let's get in there and see exactly what that is. 920 SW. So let's see, what is that equivalent of a 920 SW? Let's check our trusty internet. So that looks like it's a 371 watch battery. Let's see if we have a 371 watch battery. I'm sure we do in here. And if you don't know where to get watch batteries, check my link in the description. Like I say, that'll send a few pennies my way as an affiliate link. But here we go, 371 equivalent, 920 SW. So let's go ahead and pop one out. Let's get that in there. Okay, we've got the old one out. We've got our new one here, and we are going to position that in carefully. Whoa, sorry, I hit the camera. Getting my head in the way, I guess. Let's bring that down. There we go. This is a little plastic retainer. Hey, we are ticking. All right. So that battery change was pretty simple. Getting the back on, not so simple. So one thing I'm going to try here is try to keep even pressure on both sides and spin. There we go. So that'll keep us from getting that started crooked. And then we can just take our spanner wrench. Oh, looks like we came out of adjustment a little bit. There we go. And we're going to tighten that down. All right, we are tight. Let's get a couple specs on this one, shall we? I know people like to hear those things. Just normal case size without the crown. It's about a 35, 36 millimeter. Let's go a lug to lug estimate. That one's about 38 millimeters, let's call it. Let's get a case thickness. That's about 8.5 millimeters. And then let's get a bracelet width. That's about an 18, I would call it. 17.6 or so, around at 18. Setting this is pretty simple. It's like any other date type watch. You go ahead and you pull out the crown. I think it's, yeah. So this has two crown settings. Pull out at once, and you can spin it and get to the day you want. I usually go the day before, so today is the 6th. So let's get to the 5th. Alright, there's our 5th date, and then we set our time. We're going to go all the way around past midnight to get it to the 6th, and then set it to what our current time is in this day. So let's spin around. We should be coming up on it midnight right now. There we go, we switched to 6, so 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9, 10, 11, now we're at noon. Let's say it's noon. Bam. There's our time set. Push the crown in. Our second hand starts moving. And we're good to go. So we're at noon on the 6th. So, hey guys, that's all we have today on this one. I think we will look at a crystal replacement on this down the road to get a nice resale value out of this. I think Matt wants to try to sell these kind of on consignment via me. So we'll work on that and see what we get. See if we can get a crystal to replace that. So it's probably worth the investment. This one's in great shape, beautiful watch. Hey, that's all we have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the other videos on the channel. We do more than watches here. We do a lot of stuff. But this is Wristwatch Wednesday, and we will see you next time.